You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my goodness, here we are doing this all over again. It looks like we're going to have a repeat of 2024 when it comes to Caitlin Clark, when it comes to the mainstream media, the legacy media trying to poo-poo what it is Caitlin Clark has done for the league. Let's be real. She's the face of the WNBA already. She's the only one that really and truly moves the needle. Nobody would know who Angel Reese was without Caitlin Clark. Let us understand that. And also, they decided to throw A'ja Wilson into this absurd article from Forbes talking about how A'ja Wilson and Angel Reese are leading the WNBA growth. A'ja Wilson's been in the league how long? Exactly. And she didn't even shake the needle. She didn't even slightly vibrate the needle. I mean, people, do you know where A'ja Wilson got her eyes on her last year finally? When she went out there and made those comments about being jealous of Caitlin Clark's popularity because Caitlin Clark was white. There. It's out in the open. It should not be surprising. Look at this. Tamika Townsell, PhD, is a professor who covers black representation. Stab me in the eye with a fork. I mean, it's hilarious. You're blatantly putting your cards on the table that this is about race. The whole article is skewed and biased because it's the young white girl, young white woman against these black athletes. It's crazy. Paige Beckers is just thrown in here randomly. Don't know why. I don't know. Paige Beckers is expected to join the list of first overall picks in the upcoming 2025 WNBA draft. Such an accomplishment would put the University of Connecticut guard, now an NCAA champion, in the company of Caitlin Clark. A record-setting 2.4 million viewers tuned in to last year's draft when the University of Iowa guard was selected first overall by the Indiana Fever. I cannot wait to see the ratings for this draft. I got a feeling we're going to learn a lot just from the WNBA draft. Beckers and Clark, by the way, I'm waiting to find out how the league tries to get Caitlin Clark involved so people will still tune in and watch. Mark my words, some kind of alternate telecast, something. Beckers and Clark are the kinds of players that force opposing teams to level up their game. However, on-court performance is only one of the factors that contributes to the WNBA's growth in the contemporary influencer economy. What? What is that? Okay. With more than 5 million Instagram followers between them, Beckers 2.2 million and Caitlin Clark 3.1 million are among the biggest brands in the new era of visibility in women's basketball. Is Clark even that active on her Instagram? I mean, I know it's a priority for like Angel Reese. I get that because she makes money off of it, but okay. There's just one player whose social media following surpasses them both. Angel Reese. Reese's 4.8 million Instagram followers with another 5.5 million on TikTok. Endorsement deals and content creation show that black women, including more like A'ja Wilson and Candace Parker, are still at the forefront of the WNBA's growth as an entertainment brand. What a bunch of bullshit. I mean, sorry, not sorry. The statistics do not support your claims when it comes to viewership. Caitlin Clark is undoubtedly part of the reason why the WNBA broke multiple viewership and attendance records during the 2024 season. Caitlin Clark was first in viewership and attendance and gate revenue. There was no close second. I mean, stop this. Stop it. The Rookie of the Year played in both games, in both games that became the most watched WNBA matches. Matches? How about games? Ever aired on ABC and helped the Indiana Fever set a single season home attendance record of 340,715 fans. She also set a new single season record in assists and was among the league's top 10 scorers. But in the WNBA's new era of visibility, some of the best brands grow in more than one space. The WNBA also reported record high engagement via its app and social media platforms, a space where stars like Reese dominate. Well, okay, but her fans aren't basketball fans. We've been trying to say that forever. So they're not watching games, they're watching clips on freaking TikTok and X of the games. They're not even tuning in. That media rights money? Nah, forget about it. Unbelievable. Angel, who became the league's all-time leader in consecutive double-doubles, also extended her reach into fashion and podcast. She officially announced her plans to enter the draft in an interview with Vogue and launched Unapologetically Angel in partnership with Playmaker HQ and Shaquille O'Neal's The Big Podcast Network last September. Reese's brand blossomed before her professional career began, despite being selected 6 spots behind Clark. Reese entered the league with a portfolio of deals with household names including Reebok, Calvin Klein, and Pepsi Company. Oh, really? Okay. Caitlin Clark, Nike, Gatorade, State Farm, Wilson, Hy-Vee, Xfinity, Cambridge, Lilly, Panatti. Let's keep going, by the way. Bose, Buick, H&R Block, Tops, Shootaway, Goldman Sachs. God, this is laughable. This is so dumb. A black woman founded hair company, Malay, announced Angel Reese as a brand ambassador 2 months before it announced its partnership with the WNBA in July of 2023. And in January of 2025, McDonald's announced that Reese would become the first female athlete to have her own branded meal. Like Reese, other women's basketball champions are growing their brands beyond the sport. I mean, this is wild. Wilson became a New York Times best-selling author in 2024 with the release of her book, Dear Black Girls, How to Be True to You. All right. Wow. The 3-time WNBA MVP also had the next generation of athletes in mind when developing her new shoe and apparel line with Nike. Quote, from the beginning, we designed the shoe to both accentuate my game and to provide young hoopers a tool to help them push their limits. It goes on to talk about Candace Parker, too. Oh, there's no way in hell we're going through all this. She's literally bragging about the Unrivaled at the bottom. You got to be kidding me. They drew 180,000 viewers a game. And you're taking victory laps on the Unrivaled at the end of this article? All you need to know was what I started with. Black representation. Look, facts don't care about your feelings, lady, whoever you are. I went and looked her up. She's some university. I assume that's who it is. Surely there's not 2 people with that name. Maybe there is. University of Washington professor? Oh, Washington State. Radically left-leaning, by the way. Just pointing that out. Unbelievable. I mean, and Forbes, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of times Forbes does better than this. That's what made me wonder, is this a contributor article or whatever? Because, and there was, you notice there's a lot of talk about outside influence away from basketball. We've said it on this channel before that Angel Reese should put her time into being a content creator and not a basketball player. I mean, but what are we really talking about when it comes to moving the needle? I'm sorry, but ratings on actual television still crush any bullshit clips or any of that other stuff. All right? Let me peel back the curtain for you. YouTube, you know the 30-second shorts, 30 seconds to minute shorts that you see on YouTube? They pay significantly less than an 8-minute video. All right? So if the views were exactly the same, that 30-second to minute short clip is worth like a third of the value of an 8-minute video. You're starting to see my point now. Tell me what you think. Wow. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.